Hi everybody, and welcome to Winterthur. This is the Bloom Report. My name is Collin Hadsell, and today we're going to take a look at everything blooming, looking good, and generally pretty here at Winterthur. And you may be asking yourself, what could possibly be blooming now? It's November. And I know last time we said that there was just a little bit left blooming. There's even less blooming now, but what is left is beautiful. And there's a lot of nice fruits, and the fall colors are awesome, and that's where we'll really take a look at this. The fall colors right now are so beautiful, and the evenings are just perfect. So let's go take a look. On top of fall colors, if you visited lately, you may have gotten a sneak peek of our Christmas display going up. The last week or so, we've had some Winterthur elves here doing a lot of work outside and inside the house. So come out and visit, and maybe we'll see a little bit of what's going on. Let's pause for a moment. Before we get too into Christmas or fall or what little blooms are left, I want to show you guys something really cool that we do every fall here at Winterthur. Every fall around this time of the year, getting November, when things start to get a little cold and all the leaves have started to fall off of the trees here in the tulip poplars and the beeches, we take one of our mowers, our big industrial mowers, and we come up here into the marsh bank and other areas, and we mulch mow it all down. It's so satisfying. You take all of the stuff and you put it to bed. You get the hostas out of there and everything that's been looking gross and brown for the last few months, and you just really clean it up, and all you have left is leaves and the really nice colors, the autumn oranges and browns and everything. It looks awesome, and it's really satisfying to do. If you haven't been out for a while, this is really cool. The trees that fell down, the 4 trees that were taken out by the tornado in August, we've gotten them all almost cleaned up. We just have the stumps left to grind, and then this will be nice and clean too, and ready for the bulb display in the spring. These are kind of a twofer right now. You have the berries, they're starting to get a little dried, but they're really Christmassy red, dark cranberry color, and the leaves are this awesome deep orangey red. This is one of my favorite views this time of the year. You can see the house perfectly after that first round of mulch mowing. There's no visual noise. You just see some of the awesome fall colors of the linden viburnums, and then the house with its Christmas tree tucked in the distance. Another thing to take note of, now that everything's mowed down and there's not as much distraction, you can take note of what's above you and what's below you. You can see here these rods sticking out of this old tulip poplar, where another leader used to shoot up right next to it, and it was tied together before its partner fell. This is a really popular Japanese maple here. There have been a lot of people in the last few weeks taking pictures because it was a really beautiful color. It's faded now, but now that the leaves are down, you can see the really tangly structure of the inside. At this point in your viewing of the video, you may be asking yourself, what are these blooms that you were talking about? And although this may not be what you were thinking, the leaf color and the faded blooms of these oak leaf hydrangeas are really cool and autumnal and almost festive. They almost even go into a Christmassy type vibe. Here's another great view of the marsh bank now that it's been mowed down. You can see it is almost seamless up into the azalea wood, and the paths are placed so strategically that they almost disappear from view when you're at this angle. It's really cool. Like I was talking about visual noise, this time of the year when everything is put to bed, the structure of the garden and the evergreens of rhododendron and pachysandra really become the stars of the garden, and they're things you don't normally perceive as these really flashy or showy things, but they do create this kind of winter beauty that carries the garden until you get your blooms back in the spring. And now here you guys go. Here is an actual bloom. This is Triceratops hirta, and it has been in the last 2 bloom report videos, which just shows how amazing this bloom is. I love this flower. It keeps going all the way through fall, and it just keeps looking beautiful, and it's just a little pop of color in the fall landscape. These were in our last video. These are the beautyberry. They're still looking really pretty and bright on this chilly fall day. Here are some really deep onyx ilex berries. Try saying that 5 times fast. Onyx ilex, onyx ilex, onyx ilex. If you come and visit anytime from now until the water gets above 55 degrees, you may notice that the koi fish aren't as excited to greet you as they would have been in the summer, because they're starting to go into this type of hibernation called torpor, where when the water gets below a certain degree, I think it's 55, then they have this semi-hibernating state where they're really lugubrious and just kind of float. It's really neat. Here are the dried blooms of Hills of Snow hydrangea. This is Hydrangea arborescens grandiflora. Here's another very Christmassy shot. This is an American holly with its red berries, really bright, and these will stay for quite a little while. Here's a quick little sneak peek. I'm not going to get up too close so that you have to come and examine it for yourself, but there's going to be a Christmas display down here in the reflecting pool, and then a little emulation of a waterfall with Christmas ornaments in the glade, so please come check it out. And thank you so much for watching.